Happy day, friends. Today is July the 6th. Yesterday I made a video about Summer's birthday being yesterday, July the 5th, but I kept saying June the 5th. After making a 12-minute video, I realized I kept saying June. So Summer is 5. She was 5 yesterday, July the 5th. It's her golden birthday. And her present at 10 minutes to midnight, 9 minutes to midnight, on her birthday, just before it ended, she got sprayed by a skunk again. Twice in 2 weeks. So that was her present. You can see all the baking soda on the deck there. So if you do have a dog that's been sprayed by a skunk, do not get the dog wet. Get a paste of baking soda and Dawn dish detergent. Rub it all over your dog. And then rinse it off. If you wet the dog right away, then the oils go into the fur and the skin, and then it's just the worst. So yeah, so happy birthday to Summer. I haven't made a video in like 3 weeks. It's just been, I've just been feeling like poop. Here's little Nikki eating some fish. So I had these flight cages made, and I don't know what happened. I don't have a camera back there. I actually took the camera out, which was a bad idea. And something ripped open the wire. And it's wire. It's not a... So there's a mesh, and then there's a wire over the mesh. And then there's wood. And I don't know. I'm thinking it's a raccoon. What else could it be? I really don't know. But anyways, he knows where he has to go at night. He goes back into his cage at night, like the inside cage. But he's eating some trout right now. Summer, leave it. And he's afraid of Summer. So with Frankie, of course, Summer raised Frankie. This one, it's different. I only have one raven. It's very hard to have one raven because ravens are in pairs. It's not like crows that are, M of crows. I don't want to say the word, but and the crows work together. Ravens are pairs. I called all the rehabbers, the rescuers all over Ontario. I even called some in Quebec and Manitoba. Do you have a baby raven? Or can I give you this one? Nobody had one. So I'm having a hard time with them. We do have ravens here, but of course that's a family. And even though he's a baby and he comes with food, they're ravens. So, yeah, I mean... I've got to get these flight cages fixed now because I can't have him out here. I've trained Summer that if he comes near her, for her to just like sort of push him away, like she won't touch him or anything, but she'll kind of drive him away so he'll be afraid. So yeah, the flight cages are broken. Then I have the little flight cages for the little tiny teeny birds, and something ripped that open too. So it's just, what else? Like, what else? Come on, Sonny, let's go. So yesterday, like I said, I took Summer outside. It was 9 minutes to midnight, just before her birthday ended. And she normally doesn't go out the back door. Since Dexter passed away, she doesn't like to use that. So we usually let her out the front, but we've had so many coyotes lately, and mink, and raccoons and skunks. Like, we've had so much wildlife lately. And although I have that fish out there, I should tell you that once that fish is gone, like, I have this spray that I put on, and then of course Summer will pee over it. So, and I don't really leave food out. Like, that fish was just something I had in the freezer today, but normally I don't do that. It's in their cages, like in their flight cage or in their nighttime cage. But we've got so much wildlife now, it's insane. But they were here first. So here's what I want to talk about today. Dexter's been gone for 2.5 months now. And she's very lonely. She doesn't want to go for walks. She doesn't want to go outside. If she does go outside, she just sits on the deck. And now it's like, peepees. Do I get another dog? She's always had another Dexter in her life. But the problem is she doesn't like, not that she doesn't like other dogs. she's nervous and scared around other dogs. Because normally, like, you know, if I take her to a dog park, all these dogs rush up to her. She doesn't like that. She's like me. I need space. I will talk to you, but I need some space. So now I'm at the point that, do I get her another dog? I have my mom helping me. Whenever I call my mom, she always comes and helps me. So the only thing is that I really wanted to train her to not be afraid of other dogs before I get one. So I don't know. I'm just so torn. I want her to be happy, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I know she loves babies. Like, if I get her like a tiny, tiny little puppy, then, ooh, there's something in there. She'll take really good care of it. If I get a dog from the pound, I don't know. And it's not like you can have a dog for a couple days and bring it back. Like, I even called somebody and said, I'll pay the full price for the dog. And if it doesn't work out, I'll take 80%. You don't have to give me the full refund. They're like, no. So I've shown that my dog has all of her shots. She has to, because me being a wildlife custodian, she needs all of her shots. So I don't know, like, what do you do? Do I introduce her to another, like, do I get another dog for her? Should she be an only dog? She's not doing well as an only dog, although it's only been 2.5 months. With Dexter, he was always in a pack with Nigel and Silas. Leave it, leave it, leave it. And Dexter, when Nigel went in December and then Silas went in April, Dexter was an only dog for like 2 years because my son didn't think it was, my son thought that it was too early to get not dog. So we waited almost 2 years to get Summer. And Dexter didn't like Summer right away, but he, you know, he's not into dogs. He doesn't like females. And but after time, they became friends. Like, he tolerated her. It's not like she loved him, but he tolerated her. Like, he really wanted to be an only dog. So that's where I'm like, I know she wants a friend. I know she wants a baby, but I don't know. Like, and it's also the cost too. You can't, like, back in the day, remember you could get a purebred dog for like $300? That's not the case anymore. Not that I even want a purebred dog. I just need a young dog that she can have as her baby to grow up with. If I get like a 2-year-old dog, that's not going to work. Like, she's Summer and she's different, and that's fine. So I've been just looking and inquiring, and, you know, I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I know definitely I want to have a dog that if the dog gets sick, I could put the dog in the car, because I couldn't put Dexter in the car. I couldn't put Nigel in the car. Summer's a little bit smaller than Nigel was, but I still can't put Summer in the car. When she was sick, I couldn't pick her up. So it definitely has to be a male, because females don't get along good sometimes, and Summer is different and special, and so I think a male, like a young male, would be good for her, but I don't know. Like, just like, you know, when you have one child and you're like, oh, let's have another one to keep this one company, and then it's like, all they do is fight. So I don't know. But anyway, she's 5 now, and she got the curly back because she had a shower last night. The house smells. She doesn't smell. So as soon as it happened, I grabbed the baking soda, put baking soda all over, then grabbed the Dawn dish soap, rubbed it all over her, and just kept rubbing it all over her for, I don't know, quite some time, maybe like 10-15 minutes, and then I rinsed it off. So my house stinks like a skunk. My dog doesn't. So that's good. I haven't made one of these videos in a while. I know I already said that at the beginning of the video, but I don't know. We had the art sale, and I told my friend Vicky on YouTube that I had a dream that only one person came, and that dream came true. The road was closed on both sides, like completely closed, and nobody knew just to drive around on the grass to get in, because it was closed. Like, so everybody's like, let's do it again in the fall. No, I'm not doing it again. It was months and months of preparation, stress, tons of money for nothing. Can't do it again. Like, I'm in debt now from this bloody thing. So that's a no. So I can't sell it online because the frames are oak frames. Is that what I think it is? No, it's wood. They're solid oak frames, so these pictures are humongous and they're very, very heavy. And I remember sending a calendar to somebody, a little tiny calendar, and it cost me $18 to send it. So I can only imagine these, 6-foot paintings. I don't even know where we're going. I'm just following her. So I can't even ship them or anything. So I have all this artwork in my house, and every time I look at it, it just, I can't even tell you. This is beautiful. What's it called? I think it's called Queen Anne's Lace. And this is that, is this what it is? No, this is chamomile. I thought it was that pineapple stuff. I can smell the skunk here. Ooh, I can smell it, Summer. Summer smells it too. It's somewhere around here. So when a skunk sprays, it can't spray again for, I think it's like 2 weeks, 16 days, something like that. I know I did the test, but that was a while ago. I do know it. So it's okay for her to be out here, but I know it's a family because I seen the entire family walking last week. And I saw a little white and black, and I'm like, Summer, get in the house right now. And she still got sprayed twice this week. What are you going to do, right? You'd think she'd learn, but I think at the same time, she just hears, Summer, out. She hears something, so she just goes for it, not even thinking it could be a skunk again. And it could spray quite far. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day today. I don't know. I'm just in this weird, I don't know, 2026 has sucked. Sucked. So many, it's just awful, and I'm just hoping for better days because it's got to come sooner or later, right? Can you see that? It's a nest of some sort. I don't know. Usually I'm all happy and poppy, and no, we're just trying to survive at this point. I don't know. There's Nikki in the tree, and there's no other young ravens other than the family. But you know how the family is, stick together. So I'll show you some pretty flowers. Oops. Hello. I don't know where he is, but I hear him. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. You look like an ornament. So now he's at the point that he doesn't want anybody to go near him, which is fantastic. And he's trying to get with the ravens because, of course, the cage is broken. But he does go back into his inside cage at night. He understands that he's got to be safe at night. The garden is just weeds. I planted potatoes, beans, blue pumpkin, white pumpkin, sunflowers, a mix of different wildflowers, and it's just frickin' weeds. Oh, this is a different raven. Oh, no. Can't be. All the ravens are coming close now, like all the babies come just as close as Nikki. He knows this is where the food is. He goes and eats the asparagus. He picks at it. So amongst all these weeds, these are purple potatoes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 potato plants. And although I spend my time, you can see by the piles, after work I try and spend some time weeding it. The weeds are out of control. You can see I have my little chairs here to sit and pull weeds. And yeah, but that's what it is. That's the fun plant there. These are more potatoes. And these weeds here are just insane. And we haven't had these ones, but now this year they're everywhere. And then there's beans in there too. Can't even tell. Ooh, that came out of nowhere. Holla! And these yellow things are everywhere too. And here is supposed to be all sunflowers, but as you can see, just that one. Like, oh, maybe one over there. I don't know if that's one too. Could be. I don't know. I don't see any squash. I don't see anything. So today I have a couple hours. Hopefully no calls for birds. Because I say that because if there's no calls, that means nobody's hurt. So we always want that. This is summer and Nikki's asparagus garden. They come and you can see that they just pick the tops off them. Just the tops. And then some is going to seed. And yeah, I bought 20 more, what do you call the asparagus? Like the, you know, the roots. I don't know what they're called. They're called something. I bought 20 of them. I planted them, and I'm pretty sure it's these tiny, tiny thin ones here because they look like this year's. But there's not enough to like get some to eat. You get 2 or 3 a day, so it's just summer like some summer can have them. I don't even know where summer went. The barn is falling apart. The plan was to have the flight cage half inside the barn, half outside the barn. And then that way they would have the in and the out from the bottom. But of course, that plan isn't going to go either. So, yeah. What a negative video, eh? I'm so sorry. This is why I haven't taken a video. It's like, it's hard. I'm still like so sad about Dexter. I miss him so much. You know, every time there's a storm, yeah. Anyways. Summer, don't drink that water. The geese made it all dirty. Every morning I fill the waters, and 5 minutes later, they're all mucky. If you have geese, you know. So it's a really nice day here today. I have today off. I'm watching my friend Erin's pets. She has this beautiful Rottweiler named Luna. She has this gorgeous blue-eyed cat named Frank. What is that? That was your football. And she has 3 parrots. And she has this little blue parrot named Blueberry. And as soon as you walk in the house, he says, "Hi, I'm Blueberry. What you doing?" And then he says something about making bacon pancakes. But I don't understand what he's saying because he talks so fast. But he's just so precious. I love him. I love them all. Come on, Sonny, let's go this way. It's, what time is it? 8:04 in the morning. So I've already been to my friend's house to feed her pets and let her dog out and everything. This year there's no fruit on the trees. It's funny, this year's been just with everything, right? We bought 2, these little tiny ones here are peaches. We thought we'd try peaches, but there's been no flowers on the fruit trees or anything. We thought we were going to do good with these ones, especially the cherries, but not even one cherry on the tree this year. What is it? Summer sees something there. What is it, Pie? Is it the skunk? See, nothing. Nothing. These cherry trees, I think, are 4 years old now. This is the first one I bought. Nothing. But it's got a nice trunk on it. This is the famous Frankie plum tree. And nothing. And everybody's like, oh, it's because it was cold, then it was hot, then it was cold again this spring. That's every spring. This is Canada. Like, we get snow in like the end of May sometimes. Like, we know this. So what's different this year? I'm not liking this like corkscrew thing because it's not corkscrewing. It's just kind of looking sad. And Che planted this many years ago before I moved here, but I just don't like it. It looks like, I don't know, don't like it. So we have this stump in the front, and it's a certain type of tree that produces these mushrooms, and they're golden oyster mushrooms. And some of my friends come and just pick them. I'm so sick of mushrooms. I haven't had any this year. I go through phases, and now it's like, I don't want any mushrooms. But I think they've all been picked. But they just keep coming from the spring to the fall. We constantly have these golden oyster mushrooms. And I went to like a farmer's market, and this guy had them, and he was selling clumps of it for like $20. And I'm like, oh my God, I have so many of these. Ah, there's an ant on me. Summer, too close to the road. Summer, here. So, oh, we've got some new ones coming in. So yeah, oh, there's a big fatty here. Look at it. Not that one you don't eat, but wow. So these are them. So those are the old ones. These are the new ones. The new ones. Oh, look at how cute these are. So yeah, this is like the never-ending mushroom, and it's the certain type of stump. So I just kind of let it do its own thing, and it just keeps coming up. But my friend just came and got some. What is that? Leaves. The other day. So I'll show you the road. Can you sit? Sit. Sonny, sit. She's like, I'm not going to sit, Mom. Yesterday is my birthday, and I don't have to do anything. Mommy's got to go on the road for a second. You can't come. Stay here. Stay. I want to show you the beautiful... Summer, stay. Just wait. Wait, Summer, wait. These flowers here are so pretty. I want to show them to you. So I made this sign. When I moved in here, Che had this sign here, but it wasn't this sign. And stay. And it broke, so I made this one. And this is actually the back of a horse buggy, this piece of wood here. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I was going to show you the peonies, but they're gone. They're all gone now. But the other day they looked really pretty. So when you come into my house, stay, 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 stay. You are greeted with Fuff, 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 which is my picture on my YouTube. And then I have this sign here that says, bird intake, stop here. Please stay in your vehicle and text your phone. Do not enter the driveway. No dogs. Guard dogs loose on duty. Do you know how many people bring dogs here? Like, the sign is big. This is always in front of here, so you have to stop because, of course, I can't have people coming in. I don't know what's going on, if the bird's sick, if they got dogs, whatever. But they still bring dogs, and they're like, we're going to let them out. And I'm like, oh, that's not a good idea with the little Cujo over here. So I started this garden. Stay. And I haven't maintained it. But I started this, I don't remember, I deleted the video, but I was going to make this garden like my creepy garden. And it kind of needs to be weeded, but my friend Jeanette got me these solar lights, and they're awesome. I love them. And you know me and my skeletons, I love them. So, yeah, it looks really, really bad now. So maybe I'll put some bug spray on and come and weed it. This here, I don't know what it is, but it produces these little white flowers that fall from it. I do have my phone, so I can stop this video and check what it is now. But yeah, this needs to be done. So I put all these rocks a couple years ago. All these rocks here. And I made this little fence. I went to the back and I got all the cedar rails and brought them to the front. And they're actually nailed to each other because they kept falling. Because when we drive here, you see all these things. And I'm like, I want one of those too. So I made one. So the plan is to have it go here. So I've just made another one here, little circle. But of course, I just threw stuff there. There's my baby head. And then I want it to come over here as well. I'm going to trim this tree here because it's too much. And have it come right here. Get some more rocks. But I want big rocks, like these really big, cool rocks. I don't want little tiny rocks like that. So I've got some that I've collected that I like. And yeah, that's it. This is my road. It's normally very busy. Don't know why it's not There's my owl. He needs to be painted again. Oh, there's Sunny Pie. She's not allowed to cross this line here. Oh, listen. What kind of bird is that? Can you hear it? I don't know if you can, if it's picking up on the video, but when I get birds in, they're usually sick or they're babies, so they don't make normal sounds. Like when they're sick, they normally don't make sounds. Sometimes they like screech a little. Here's Izzy's, that needs to be painted again too. We have to warn about Izzy because he is vicious and he will bite. So, gonna try and get that smell out of the house. Come on, Sunny. Where are you? There she comes, my little birthday girl. I've lit some candles with no scent. Somebody told me no scent candles all over the house. But I have a cat, so I get nervous about having candles. But I have them all in the sinks. Hopefully she won't... I always have this fear that she's going to set her tail on fire by accident. I don't know why. I probably saw it in a movie. So I hope to start making more videos soon. Oh, I can show you the little baby that I have. I let all the birds, basically all the birds got released. Jay Leno got released. And the other blue jay that the lady named Sweetie got released. The grackles, the starlings, the robins, they all got released over the last 2 weeks. And I don't take videos of the release because, first of all, I don't know how well it's going to go. One release, I let the... Summer, run! Izzy almost bit her. I opened the cage and the bird flew out and then flew back in the cage. And it was like an hour of like, okay, this is where you're going to be now. This is where you came from. So I thought, and also because I need 2 hands. I need to see what's going on. There's a lot going on and I'm nervous. It's just like letting your child off to kindergarten by itself. It's like, oh my goodness. So I never take videos of the release. But I should. And we're back to the house now. There's a lot of mosquitoes today. And that's it. I'm going to fill up the pools now. Just to let you know how, if you want geese or ducks, they're basically the same. I just filled this pool before I started making the video. So like a half an hour ago. And it's full of poop and feathers. And they're molting right now. So it's really gross. So if you have waterfowl, you know that they love to make the clean water dirty. So we just got these recycling and garbage bins, and the geese are fascinated by them. Izzy's like, what the heck is this thing? So I'll show you before we go. I can't believe how long this video is. I'm sorry. If you're still watching, you know. You know. I don't even have to tell you. You just know. Here's Tash. She's happy it's not too hot right now. And then in here, you can hear the little one. It's getting warm. Hello! Look at that hungry. Look at that hungry. I only have one little tiny baby. I'm supposed to get 2 more today, but that could change. Sometimes people will call in the morning, and by the time they get to me, the bird is gone, or sometimes it gets, stunned and flies away or whatever. So I get a lot of calls, but I don't always get... Oh, did it fall? I'm trying to take a video and do it at the same time. This is a little baby. This is a little grackle. Grackles are one of my favorite baby birds because they're so easy. They're so easy. This is kitten food, but he also eats like mealworms and bugs and stuff like that. So right now he's by himself, so he doesn't have any siblings to keep him warm. Although it's like 32 degrees, birds can't can't keep their temperature like we can, so they need to be kept warm. So another couple of hours, and then I can let them outside when it's super hot outside. But yeah, so see, cage is empty, and these cages are being cleaned. Let's go to Tash for a sec, because she's the most beautiful girl in the world. Somebody wanted to adopt her, and I was thinking about it because I thought she does need a friend, but they only have males, and I thought, no, she likes females. She says, I don't want to be around boys. They're trouble. Hi, pretty. You get so close. You get so close, pretty. Summer, get out of there. Summer, you're not supposed to be in there. Thank you. I can smell the skunk. So where Summer is, that's where the skunk came in. That's why she's smelling it. So it goes right under here. And it, whoa, that's smelling strong, isn't it, sister? Yeah, it's major. Yeah, I probably got the fence. That's why it smells so bad here. But anyways, don't drink that water. Come on, let's go inside and get fresh water. It's goose water. Here comes trouble. He's got his mouth open, but there's water everywhere. I've got little dishes of water out everywhere for all the birds. No food though. Summer, get out of there. Look at him. Oh, I thought he was going to attack her. Because he can be rude. They've just knocked the fence over everywhere. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes, my baby. I have some watermelon in the house for you. And I have some peaches for you. I'm going to give them to you. I'm going to get you some fresh water now that the geese can't touch, okay? I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry I've been so blah lately. Hopefully things turn around soon. Have the best day.